change the look of the website?
Yes.
Okay.
I did not like how it was, so I changed it.
I was like, why does it look different?
Because it is. And it's all the time I've had to do anything. So it's different now. So yeah, the website has been updated. Hey folks, how you doing? Running a little late, but we'll run a little late as well, going the other way. Lots of stuff to do in a half hour. Lots of news, some news I got today, other stuff we got going. I think it is about time to just kick this mule and see what happens. And I'll just leave that right like that.
There's no chat room. Oh, I don't have it.
Oh. Um Try using
There it is.
there it is. Okay, it's there. Alrighty. So everybody kick back, relax, get your favorite libation, your favorite snack. Geocaching podcast is going to be coming at you once I push this little button here and press this little button over here. Yeah, here we go. Well, hello, and welcome. Welcome to the GeoSnippits Reboot Podcast. I'm your host, Andy HeadHardHat Smith. I sound like I'm talking into a jar for some reason. Not quite sure why. But welcome. Welcome to the GeoSnippits Reboot Podcast. And let me get my overlay up here, and we should be all set. Yeah, we're running just about 10 minutes late.
Whoa,
If
we
you
are.
if you would be so kind, wife Amy, to just tell them to reset their browser screen, that everything should show up, because
Why do you say that?
I just got it up.
Yeah.
They don't know that until they
Oh.
refresh their screen. So that's why we're doing that. All right. Is that it? Should be. There we go. Okay, so we got the bottom third up. Lots to talk about tonight in a very, very short amount of time. It is November 30th, 2017. And yeah, lots to do. So we're going to just jump right into this. Made sure I hit record. Everything's going okay. It's been pretty cold for December, believe it or not, for North Carolina. The evenings get down to 32, so just below freezing, right around there. But it warms up to like the upper 60s, at least for another couple days. Then after that, winter kicks in. Like Scott said, they enjoyed the 30s. Now it's going to go into the 20s and the teens. Chad out west had a bunch of rain and cold as well. So it's winter. So what are you going to do? Lots of stuff. So we can just jump right into this to check out our show and see our live feed and join us in the chat room. Simply on Thursdays at 8 p.m. All you have to do is go to www.geocaching.com and click on our live feed button, and you can get right over to where we are. And also, you can listen to us on all the social interweaves as well. Speaking of social interweaves, if you want to contact Amy or myself, all you have to do is go on to geosnippets.com or geosnippetsreboot.com, where we have all our past shows, including video and audio. You can click on our links and get in touch with us that way. Finally, we have our voicemail line where you can call in your questions, your comments, your suggestions by calling 919-341-9519. Or you don't even have to worry about that, especially for the friends that are worried about phone charges and such. Just go to geosnippets.com, and on the right side of the screen is our send voicemail tab. Click onto that. You get up to 3 minutes through our Speak Pipe app, where you can go through and contact us that way. It doesn't cost anything. It's free and very efficient for almost all platforms. You can get in touch with us on laptop, on tablet, on a smartphone, and go that way. And that way we can hear your fine voices and put it out into the show as well.
If you want to know what the latest is on the chat room,
Uh-huh.
you can scroll down.
Oh, I can do that too, because the one that I've got here is I'll wait a few more minutes. Yeah, oh, look at all that. Yeah, we got all sorts of stuff here. Fireman Rick's in there, firefighter Skippy. We got all sorts of people in there. Well, welcome, folks. Glad to see you. Yeah, lots of stuff. So like I said, we got a ton to get through in the next half hour, and so we're going to plow through this as efficiently as we can. One of the things you may have gotten an email about this week is that I think it's been probably about a couple of months ago where we got snubbed by Magic the Gathering. Do you remember that? A lot of the podcasts and a particular video logger that we know got a whole bunch of trackables from Magic. Yeah. We did not.
See, I moved on.
Yeah, she has moved on. Well, the wound has been opened again.
Evidently.
Because according to Geocaching HQ, they've got win a Magic the Gathering trackable and discover Orzaka. Who comes up with these names? You've got to be on cough syrup or some other entertainment thing I'm just saying. And I'm a geek, so I'm just saying. Magic the Gathering has teamed up with Geocaching HQ to give thousands of trackables. Did they give us any? To geocachers and fans.
Let it go.
I may hold on to grudge. Oh, please. No.
Okay.
And that's been like 3 years now, 4 years. And fans around the world in celebration of the release of their latest card set, Rivals of, I'm just going to spell it, Ixalan. Alexian. Zalan. So that sounds like a laxative to me. Be the first to discover the golden city of Orzaka. Orazca. I see what I mean. And, pronunciation is everything.
Orzaka.
Yeah.
Orazka.
That could be coffee.
Orazka.
Do you have Orazka? Take these pills and we'll give you really, really bad side effects. With your trackable geocaching journey, learn more about Magic the Gathering on the blog and enter to win a free trackable at geocaching.com/magic. And we also have another link that goes to geocaching.com/promotions/promo/magic. So either way, it gets you there and get your free trackable. So good stuff. And maybe one day they'll send some for us to give away on the show. Do you want to
build a snowman?
No, that's why my brother's up in Gaylord, Michigan, working on his second or third. I'm just saying.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't build snowmen
anymore. It was
anymore.
68 degrees today during the height of the day.
Yes. Now, I have figured this out. Everybody who moves down here, whether it's down over or just straight down, you move here for the weather.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Or the lack of winter.
Okay. I'll give you that.
Okay.
Now, when you get down here, nothing else is to your liking. Nothing.
Sweltering heat, exasperating humidity, sometimes a combination of both.
Yeah. So let me run the list of how bad it is here.
All right. Yes.
Nobody can drive.
No, they're all stupid. They drive stupid. There's a difference between aggressive and defensive driving and stupid. Okay.
The traffic is horrible.
Oh, it takes me an hour and a half to work to my new job in Durham. One way.
We don't know anything. We're all stupid. The natives are stupid.
There is a stigma of a lack of intelligence with down south.
We all carry a gun.
That is true.
That is not true.
Pretty much when you come down here and you sign your citizenship to the state, they say, congratulations, Andy. Here is your voting card and your .357 Magnum.
Okay. Now, just those 4 little items. Let me tell you what actually has happened here. I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone with the traffic and the driving. It was fine. Who moved down here?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
We're not all stupid. You guys just aren't as educated as we are. I will give you that some of them are stupid, but whatever.
I think it's an effort in tolerance.
We tolerate y'all pretty good.
We can't, you.
Then go back.
I don't want to.
Then suck it up. My dad actually told a guy that he used to work with, he said, we don't want you here. We didn't ask for you to come. We did not send for you, and I will help you pack.
And then I said the North won the South without firing a shot.
And he didn't say it to Andy.
Just saying. Yeah, and it wasn't to me, which is a plus.
So, you know what? Y'all don't like it down here? Y'all the one that come down here, not me. I was born down here.
You know your Southern's coming, right?
Yeah, because it irritates me. Go back, because I can guarantee you I know where you're from already.
I'm sorry.
And it ain't the Midwest.
All the people from New York already moved down here, so it's just how it is.
You got that right.
Yeah.
I say we secede. Let's try this again.
You're going to have to talk to Texas, I think, is the one that's trying to secede. So you never know. All right, so that's the fun that we've got. Tonight's episode is brought to you in part by, and that was Amy's rant for the evening.
Oh my God.
Tonight's episode is brought to you in part by gxproxy.com and gxproxy.eu for our friends in Europe, for cashers serious about leaving their mark.
Get cleaning.
I'm sorry?
My computer wanted to clean.
I see.
Oh, is it my turn?
Uh-huh.
I haven't done this in a while. I'm reading the chat room.
Got her
you read the
in
chat
a
room.
Twist. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, Tourette's. Coinsandpins.com, the best place to get custom coins, geocoins, lapel pins, and patches made. Go through our GeoSnippits links and use the promo code HeadHardHat for a 10% discount. And FYI for our listeners, you can sign up for their newsletter and get notified of when new coins and patches are available for sale. We're also very thankful. Shut up. All of our sponsors. And if you want to see more of their products, please be sure to go to our GeoSnippits websites and simply click on their logos. Not only do you get great deals, but it helps our program as well.
Now
he did that for his new job.
Yes, there is no such thing as older folk in IT. And if you're in IT, you know this.
Yep.
So the hair in the up on the top of the head is completely natural. This is the way it's always been. The hair below that line, in other words, my beard and mustache, may have received, the grays there because of Amanda, but and other things. So I darkened my beard to look a little bit younger because it's just that kind of world nowadays.
It is.
Living our lives through artificial means. I'm just saying.
I love the ability to change my hair color. This is obviously not my natural hair color, but I love being able to change my hair color.
Yeah, and I like being the same age as Amy, which is like 13. So it's great.
God.
It works great. All right, so we did this, yes? All right.
I'll tell people at Lowe's and stuff when they come through and they say, when you get to be my age, I'm like, well, I'm not far from it. They say, no, you're not. Yeah, baby.
Of course, I won't talk about the tomato paste black thing that you wore from the swamp a couple nights ago.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I'll have this stuff. It's a charcoal mask.
Scary.
And it's black.
Yes.
I mean, jet black.
Yes.
And I put it over my face and wait till it dries, and then I peel it off.
It off.
Yeah, and my skin is so soft.
Well, of course you took 14 layers with it.
No, it just, oh my gosh, it's great.
Horror film.
It doesn't hurt coming off or anything.
I'm just saying. So yeah, crazy
you can
stuff.
Use it too.
No, I'll stick with coloring my beard. All right, let's move on, please. Yep. Writing utensils, quality over quantity, end of the year souvenir, and more. The GeoSnippits Reboot Podcast, episode 219. We got a bunch of stuff and very little time to go over, so we're gonna get through this as best we can. You're owing and on over you.
Itching. This is really itchy.
She got bit by something.
I think I got poison ivy. A little patch.
Oh, that kind of does. You sick person, you. Keep your.
You want some?
No, keep your oils over there.
It
And we'll
itches
go
like
from
the.
there.
Oh.
All right. So tonight, first thing we're going to jump into is writing utensils. And it doesn't matter how many different ways that we do this, no matter how modern the technology, no matter how fantastic the devices, we still forget our stupid pens.
Oh yeah.
When we go geocaching.
Oh, yeah.
It just happens. So I thought we'd kind of brush over some writing utensil things that may spark you with different ways of bringing them along and remembering them. So the first one for people that really like, and this is probably one of the number one things that people like to bring as their writing utensil, is a gel pen.
Those things are awesome.
Yep, they write well on water, on wet log books, on all sorts of things. It's just nice. It doesn't spread out like you do with a marker. It's not as painful as a ballpoint. A good gel pen really does write, especially when your logbook is paper mache. So that's a good thing. Hands down, the best writing utensil is, by many people that it's stated, the Fisher Apollo Space Pen. Those puppies are great. You can write in.
Bible Man Rick said it before you did.
Did he really?
And they're on a delay.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
that's hilarious.
Yeah, the Space Pen is awesome. You can like basically write in lava, under the ocean, in frozen waters, in space. I mean, come on. You can write up, you can write down, you can write sideways, you can write on all sorts of things. If you get your hands on a decent Space Pen, you are a happy camper when it comes to geocaching. Somebody wrote in and said, when I can't sign in blood, don't laugh, people have done it. I usually settle for an ink pen, carry several with me. You never have too many pens because you can have too little blood. That is very true. You go on that 1,000 streak geocache.
Yeah, you're going to run out.
You're going to run out pretty quick. Fine point Sharpies works wet on wet and dry. I just seem to have them, they kind of blur.
Yeah, they bleed if it's too wet.
When it goes with that. The ever popular a stick dipped in mud because I lose pens so quickly has not been the first time I have been creative with trying to find a writing utensil.
Ooh, a stamp.
It's somebody that said, yep, they use a stamp, quick and easy. 2 writing sticks I always have on me are an erasable marker and the liquid pencil from Sharpie. So again, the gel type pens. Geocaching lanyard pen is always great because it's actually attached to you and you less likely to forget if you actually manage to get it onto your neck to go geocaching.
If you lose it, you got bigger issues.
Yeah, and the geocaching lanyards, and we'll put a link in our show note, which has a whole assortment of pens that are connected to lanyards of different things that are very handy when you go geocaching, from carrying your GPS to pens to whatever. Very, very cool to have. All right, part 2 for tonight. Quality over quantity. Is there too much emphasis on the numbers, or is it just the way it is nowadays? We have always gone through over the years. I mean, geocaching's right around that 20-year mark when it comes to geocaching, or coming up to it anyways. And back then, quality geocaches were a huge issue. People would put them out. They'd spend a lot of time, energy, and money putting them out. And then things changed. I truly believe when we got into the electronic age, be it paperless geocaching, be it smartphones, be it what have you, the quality started going away and the numbers started kicking up. And especially in the past 5 years, I'll say, when they had started out with the geocaching app on the phone. Other apps are out there that you can do it. A lot of the millennial types nowadays want quick and easy, and so that's what they do. They do the quality or the quantity,
instant gratification,
and do the numbers and go that way. Power trails have become a popular way of increasing geocaching starts. Or stats as well. There are power trails where you can get hundreds, if not thousands, found within a day or two. Do geocachers want that geocache every 600 feet because it's fun, easy, or something more? Do power trails keep you interested in the game, or is it a fluke thing where I suddenly want to find add 1,000 to my numbers and
You
go
know,
that way?
I think for some of the older geocachers, or some that I say older, but I mean,
You know who you are.
no, I mean the ones who have been doing this for a while,
Right.
the veterans. If they want to up their numbers, that's what they do.
Yeah.
But the majority of them, in my opinion, for the most part, go for quality.
Yeah.
Quantity is not the the first thing they think of.
Right.
Now, if you want to jump up like 100, 200 caches, then that's what they do.
Right.
But
there's a difference between that and somebody that suddenly wants to have 16,000 caches.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And to me, those are the younger ones who just started and they want to.
Or the veterans that have been steadily plodding along and getting them. I think if you've been in geocaching for a number of years, you're comfortable with your own skin, as it were, with numbers. It doesn't matter.
Oh, that's a good idea. Rick says, I do a power trail when I get close to a milestone.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a great way to catch it up right to the right point.
Mm-hmm.
And especially if you got like an event coming up that you want to, or a special one that you want to do. Yeah, that's absolutely right. That's a great way to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there's a huge saturation now of micros everywhere, but I'm starting to see another trend, and it's not a good one. At a point when geocaching started, to a point where things started going from quantity from quality, there was a steady stream of people hiding geocaches.
Mm-hmm.
Now there is this overindulgence of putting out micros and quick hides that has now gone from plateauing to dropping.
Mm-hmm.
There is a huge, matter of fact, I'm going to work with the folks over at Project GC to actually see how much, but people all over are talking now how few geocaches or how much fewer geocaches are actually going out. So I'm wondering how that curve is going to start working on geocaching. What happens where it doesn't matter if it's quantity or quality anymore and people just don't want to hide geocaches? So what happens with that? So that'll be an interesting discussion for down the road. But yeah, it's just interesting how technology has changed in regards to finding geocaches. Back in the early 2000s, you had to manually put a geocache coordinate into your GPS unit. Now, almost everyone has modern GPS units or smartphones for instant access, no matter where they are. So how would that appear to be great reasons to go geocaching if it's so blatantly easy and there's no effort that's involved? I mean, it's...
Well, to me, that's the generation that's coming up.
Uh-huh.
Because the teenagers in early 20s that I work with at my part-time job,
right,
they don't want to work and do anything.
Yeah, and we can get on a platform for hours on that one.
You know, I will refrain. I will try to refrain, but they don't. I mean, for example, there was a girl the other night that, and she's very angry acting and stuff, and I'm like, wow, did you have a bad night? She's like, no, and looked at me like I was crazy.
Yeah.
All right, dude. But she didn't want to do anything. She wanted everybody else to do stuff for her
and get paid,
huge
wages
to do it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, dude, you actually got to work for what they pay you.
Now, is that not called ethic?
That's a work ethic, yes.
So,
and they don't have one.
No. So I think that also goes into geocaching with cases like that the ethic of it has changed so much over the past 20 years.
Yes. Very good segue.
Yeah. Excellent. Good stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Let's move on to part 3, Moga. Now, if you've ever been to a Moga, wife Amy and I have actually been to one in 2016. That was fantastic down in Cincinnati, Cincinnati.
No.
That's
Woodstock.
No, it was the same area.
Oh, that was Moga.
Yeah. That's a total is Moga.
Well, I thought you were doing, yeah.
Anyway, never mind. Sorry. It's also the same spot where Geo Woodstock for 2018 is going to be, is in Cincinnati.
Yes. So that's why I was confused.
Matter of fact, the same person that
it didn't take much
that ran, Jesse, that ran Moga in 2016 when we went in Cincinnati is the same person who is running it for Geo Woodstock, now a Giga, in Cincinnati as well. So we got some actually sad news about this that I wanted to share with all you fine folks. This came from the Moga board
Thank you, Rick.
Moga board of directors. And it goes, I'm just going to read what they have here. After 15 years of fellowship, friendship, and glorious gut-wrenching competitions, and it is very competitive, we are sad to announce that the former and remaining directors of Moga have resigned.
Wow.
We wish Nebraska hosts the best of luck with 2018, but that's it. So it looks like Nebraska next year is the last Moga, period.
Wow.
They've been doing it for 15 years, and next year is it. So unless somebody takes the reins, they also go by and say thank you to each and every competitor and attendee over the years. It has been an amazing adventure, and we hope to see you all out on the trails. They used my line. Anyways.
Oh, my gosh. It's not patented.
It should be. Patented. GeoSnippits. So Moga, a.k.a. the Moga Board of Directors. So, wow, 15 years, and they are calling it quits. Mm-hmm. Well, it takes so much effort. It does.
Planning an event, regardless of how big it is a huge undertaking.
Yes.
And Moga is a huge
competition.
Event. So, and you're trying to make everybody happy.
Yeah.
Which ain't going to happen.
Right.
But, they do a great job there.
Yeah, and apparently has gotten enough. So
yeah, they've had enough after 15 years.
Hopefully somebody will take up the reins and go from there. I know Jesse, who's right now pulling what's left of his hair out for Geo Woodstock, did a great job in when they had it in Cincinnati. But again, he's a planner. This goes on. These events go to like Woodstock all over the place. It's not easy to grab continuous people that on the same time to do it. So sad to hear, but I figured I'd share the news with you with that. Okay, part 4, the holiday wish list. Now we have, and I'll show you the stuff. I'm going to do the wish list first, and then I'm going to announce the winner for this, because one lucky winner was chosen today. That is going to win everything that we've had for the month of prizes. And we'll tell you what the prizes are, and we will also announce the winner in just a few minutes. But I thought it would be cool to go over just some of the ideas of what geocachers wanted. So I just randomly pulled out from a bunch of the emails. I asked everybody to send in about 5 suggestions each, and I thought, wife Amy, I'll let you read the first bunch, and then we'll kind of comment on those.
The first bunch is a kayak to get those river and island caches.
Yes, it's huge.
An ink pen that writes in any weather condition.
What a coinky dink. We talked about that.
Some write in the rain logs.
Okay.
A geocoin or travel bug, or both. A year's premium membership for geocaching.com.
Very cool. When we talked on the Geocaching podcast last night, we had a little holiday wish list from the hosts, and a lot of these were the exact same thing that came up.
Yeah.
The next one that's set that came up was How to Puzzle Cache book. Excellent book. Geocoin storage system. And, sometimes there's ways of storing, and then there's ways of storing geocoins. And quite frankly, if you want any kind of reference from myself, it is much cooler to put them in display boxes like we have behind us.
If you have an extra space.
If you've got a space to put them on, it's great, because if you put them in a bunch of books and that,
you never
just
see
sit
them
there. Yeah, it's really cool. Geocache containers, absolutely. Bike mount for GPS, you can get those on Amazon.com, among other places. And again, kayak for paddle caching, very, very popular.
Okay. All right. A Project GC annual membership. A large chunk of extra data quota for my pay-as-you-go smartphone plan.
There you go.
One of those large coolers, 50 to 80 quarts for keeping things cool on long geocaching camping trips.
Yep.
I will say that I just saw, this is a shout out to Yeti, I guess, but they have a bag that is so leak proof, they ran over it with a liquid in it and it didn't leak.
Wow.
Yeah, so those are really good.
For those kind of prices, they bloody well better be.
It better be. You ain't just kidding.
Yeah.
New GPSR, one of those ones that can hold virtually unlimited number of geocaches. Large gift card for geogasoline or a new hybrid geomobile.
You know, a gas card is awesome.
Yes.
Absolutely awesome. And if you go to the Geocaching Podcast and from last night's show and check out the holiday wish list, we talk about several GPSR units that caught our eye that are inexpensive. I mean, $200 or less.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So very, very cool. And the last bunch that we have here is a new Geopack. We talked about one on Geocaching Podcast that Scott Burks absolutely swears by. Really? A Geopack? Wow. Travel bug tags or any trackables. Geocache containers, especially normal size, which I'm thinking regular.
Yes.
Right in the Rain logbooks. And the final is Cache Me If You Can board game. Very cool. So that's just a little sampling of all the stuff that we had for this. So let's kind of go over real quick what the prize was. Now, basically, we had for the entire month, we asked people to send in their wish lists because it's that time of year, and we put them all in a selection box and chose a winner. And let's go over what, as I try to find the part in my show notes here. Let's go over what they.
Keep going.
Yeah, I think it's at
there. We go.
There it is. All right, so let's go over what's in the cash stash for November. Now in December we start all over again, and the way we work that is each week we add something. We keep continuously talking about the sponsors who donate them, and then we give it away towards the end of the month. And with the holidays, this is perfect. Okay. The new stuff that's been added from cache-advance.com is a very cool satellite car trackable, which I'm going to make sure you guys can't see the number. I just realized. So don't slow that down. But there you go. It's a satellite sticker that you can put on your car. Very, very cool. Another one is, again, from Cache Advance, is a paracord compass bracelet. That is very cool and very useful because they can break apart and save your life. Cache Advance Rock Geocache. Very, very cool. These are sneaky and we love them. So those were some of the new stuff added. We also added a bunch of Right in the Rain logbooks and some pencils for your geocaches. Bible Man Rick was kind enough to send us the Wood Booger. I just love saying that. The Wood Booger Geotrail Geocoin. Very, very cool. And it actually has a Wood Booger right on the front. And also from coinsandpins.com, the Alaska Geocoin set, which comes with the Geocoin and the Proxy coin as well. So that's it. That's all the goodies. Some lucky person is about to win these. So good luck to everybody who participated. If you didn't participate, you can't win. Just saying. All right. The winner of the holiday wish list for November is Vel, and I'm going to completely blow away the last name.
Gray Wolf 5.
Gray Wolf 5 is the one who won it. Val Kinitz. Kienitz. Val, you won. Congratulations.
Oh, he's from Michigan. He can't help it.
Yeah, he's from St. Charles, Michigan, by the way. Congratulations. All this stuff, the boxes, the cash stash, all the stuff in the box goes to you, Val. So congratulations to Val, a.k.a. Gray Wolf 5. Excellent stuff. Wow, lots of stuff tonight. All right, couple last final things before we wrap up. The end of the year souvenir. Now there'll be a link in our show notes. This came out a little while ago out of the blog. But 27, this is what they read. 2017 has been a fun year for geocaching. We celebrated 3 million active caches, went geocaching around the globe with Where's Signal the Frog, and found pirate booty. Yeah, baby. The lost treasure of Mary Hyde. But it's time to start looking ahead. Let's make 2018 the best year ever to get us off to a good start, we're announcing 2 new souvenirs. One is to celebrate your last cache of 2017, and one is to celebrate your first cache of 2018. I think they did something very similar to this a couple of years ago.
Did they?
Yes. So this is how you can earn both souvenirs. For the first one, find a geocache or attend an event on December 31st, 2017 to earn the last cache of 2017 souvenir. Find a geocache or attend an event on January 1st, 2018 to earn the first cache of 2018 souvenir. So
guess what?
What?
I'm off work both those days.
We can go. That would be fun. Excellent. So we'll go for those as well and go from there. So there you go, folks. Lots of information. And, it's all part of the fun. It's cool stuff. All right, Amy, if you want to help wrap things up.
All right. Your support helps keep all the GeoSnippits Reboot shows running along. Please consider making a PayPal donation through the link on our website to support our efforts and your ongoing entertainment. From all of us at GeoSnippits, we thank you.
Excellent. And by the way, all you have to do is go to geosnippets.com or geosnippetsreboot.com and click on either the PayPal or the Patreon logos. And if you can throw a couple bucks each month to us, Miss Scratchy, don't scratch.
There's one right there.
Yeah, don't scratch.
It itches.
Yes. She may have poison ivy. That's what she gets for being outside for more than 3 seconds. If you can send us a couple bucks each month, it literally helps keep us going. And we can't do it without you. So please contribute as best you can. And for all the people that are doing it, thank you so very much. And for the people that are considering it, thank you in advance. All right, excellent stuff, man. Lots of things to do. Let's wrap this puppy up. All right. Please let us know what you think about tonight's episode. If you have comments, questions, or things that you want to bring up for future shows, please let us know by going to HeadHardHat at geosnippets.com and or geosreboot.com, either way, and send that to us, and we would love to hear from you fine folks. Please consider becoming a patron. Tell other geocachers about our show so they can join in on the fun. And I'll let wife Amy finish this up. This pause is brought to you by Holiday Christmas Wish List. We hope you get what you want this holiday season.
Okay, where am I? Oh, closing out. We want to thank our sponsors, gxproxy.com and coinsandpins.com, plus our amazing patrons. We want to thank Andy HeadHardHat Smith, and thanks to everyone watching in our chat room. Please keep those comments coming in, y'all.
Yeah, y'all. Special thanks to Country Wife Amy. And yes, I have to do this. Guess who's coming back next week?
Oh, crap.
It's December. And it wouldn't be the holiday season.
Oh, yes, it would.
Without Christmas. So, yeah, get your cards ready. If you want to send your best wishes, send your wishes to HeadHardHat at gsreboot.com, please.
Is that actually an email address?
It could be.
It's not.
It's not?
No.
How about gsreboot at gmail.com?
There you go.
Well, I figured that way if you wouldn't get as many and you wouldn't be upset. So, yeah, send your Christmas cards, your pictures, your colorings to gsreboot at gmail.com. For Christmas, he is going to be coming next week. Amy can't wait.
There aren't words.
There aren't words. The holiday season is now upon us. All right, folks, have a good one. Have a safe one. And we'll see you out on the trails. Bye-bye, folks. Please be sure to join us each and every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time for another episode of the GeoSnippits Reboot Podcast, right here on the GeoSnippits website at www.geosnippets.com. The video version of the show is available on YouTube, and the audio version is available on iTunes, Stitcher, Blueberry, the Tech Podcast Network, Google Play, and many of your favorite podcatchers. We love hearing from our viewers and listeners, so please leave your feedback by emailing us at gsreboot@gmail.com. Visit us through our social media sites or contact us via our voicemail line at 919-341-9519. Or use our website Send Voicemail tab. GeoSnippits Reboot is a HeadHardHat production and is produced by Amy and Andy Smith. The show is copyright 2017 by Andrew T. Smith. All rights reserved. And clear. All right, folks, good show. Thanks for stopping on by. And yeah, don't forget to send those cards and best wishes to Chris Moose, because he had a rough year last year. He was, abducted.
He was not.
Probed.
He was not. He was in the storage unit right where I told you he was.
That's not the story I got from him. That's
because he lies.
That was the cover front.
Whatever.
Yeah.
It's where you found him, right where I told you.
Yeah. So we'll bring Chris Moose out next week. Have a good one, folks.
Wrong.
And we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.